Hello and welcome to Euphoria. As you can see, I'm not in my Lego room today. I've come in here so that I have a bit more space because I have quite a few things to show you. Today I thought I would share with you some of my plans for upcoming projects and give you an indication of what's coming up on the channel in 2023. First of all, I'm hoping to progress the design and build of a number of my own creations, which will be design and development projects over the course of a few months. You may have seen that I've already started thinking about a major MOC project, which will be a very exciting project to develop a new town hall building for my Lego city. I've already had some ideas for this project, and now I'm working on developing the concept for this MOC. So I'm expecting this to develop into another series of videos following the development of the design and leading eventually to the build of what I hope will be an impressive town hall building. Have a look at the first video in this series, in which I explain the inspiration for starting this project and look at some of the initial ideas. Somehow I'm going to have to work out how to adjust the layout of my Lego city to accommodate the new town hall. Then there's the development of a MOC around the Three Broomsticks Tavern. This little building is one of two buildings in Lego set 76388, which is the Hogsmeade Village Visit set. The other building in that set is the Honeydukes Sweet Shop. Both of them are kind of half buildings because they're doll's house style with an open back. But I thought they would be good starting points to convert into interesting modular buildings. I already completed a MOC project to convert the Honeydukes Sweet Shop into a half modular building, and I think that came out rather well. So now I just need to find a place for that in my Lego city. Placing the building somewhere in the old town is another little job for the Lego city, by the way. The Three Broomsticks Tavern is another cute little building. It's just a single story. Even though it's quite tall, it has just a kind of attic room in the back. And it's set up to be a kind of snowy scene with snow on the roof and around the base of the building. I like the porch on the front of this building and to some extent the tower with its steep roof. And I quite like the muted colour scheme of dark tan and reddish brown, which would go well in the design of a medieval old building. But I think I need to do quite a lot to this building to give it a back, turn it into a complete building, probably add another story and make it fit to the modular building standards. And as I found out with the Honeydukes MOC, there's quite a lot of thinking to do about the shape of the building and how to work out the design of the roof. There's also this facade building. This was an idea that I started for a building to sit alongside the new square in my Lego city, which I'm calling Skyline Plaza. Really, it was just a few bricks that I had left over from previous projects that, as you can see, is not really developed into a proper design, and it's meant to be a kind of half-depth building so that it can sit against the edge of the plaza at the end, at kind of the side of my Lego city. And I'm not really sure what to do about this. It needs quite a lot more work to think about the design, colour scheme, interiors, structure, and how high I want it. So that's kind of been put on the back burner for a while, but I would like to develop this MOC a bit further. But also competing for my time, I have a number of other Lego sets and building projects. Here you can see that I have the Sanctum Sanctorum Lego set 76218 from 2022. I bought this set on the secondary market, so I got the building and the base plate and everything, but without the minifigures. But that's okay, because I'm not hugely into the Marvel universe. I don't particularly want superheroes in my Lego city, but I do very much like the look of this building. I've done that before, where I was interested in obtaining the building but not so bothered about the minifigures. And buying a set that way can be a lot cheaper than buying it completely new. I love the look of this set. It looks like a really solid classical style building with its stone ground floor and lovely columns on the upper facade. And of course it has this nice green mansard roof with the windows inset into it. It also has this feature round window, which is very specific to this building. It's built on a standard 32 by 32 base plate and already meets the standards for a modular building. So with all these features, this is definitely a building that would fit into my Lego city. However, this may turn into a MOC project as well. There are already some things I can see that I would like to modify in this building. I do like that it has the separable levels, but there are some of the features inside that I'm not so keen about. Might want to do something about this window. But I don't think what I'll be doing to this will be changing the structure of it very much. It will still be recognisable as this type of building. But what I'll do is I'll build this set first, and then I'll understand how it all fits together and then see what I want to do to change it, if anything. I'm also pleased to say that I eventually succumbed to the charms of the boutique hotel Creator Expert modular building set, number 10297. This is a rather delightful set that came out at the beginning of 2022. But at that time, I wasn't particularly enamoured with the design and colour scheme of this set. But in the end, this building kind of grew on me. And when I saw it reduced in the Black Friday sales last year, I decided to go for it. So that's another major building project, and I'll have to find somewhere for this in my Lego city as well. I do have some other sets to build as well. These are perhaps not quite so relevant to my Lego City, but as I got them on special offer, I'm afraid I was tempted, and so I'm going to try and have a look at these sets as well. First of all, there's this architecture set of London skyline, which is set number 21034 from the architecture series. I quite like the look of this set. It's got some interesting features, very characteristic of course of the London skyline. And I think I might be able to find a way to actually incorporate this into my Lego City, but I'll tell you about that idea at a later date. I'm afraid I was also tempted by this, which is the Lego, what's it called? Quetzalcoatl's Plane Ambush. It's set number 76947. Nothing to do with my Lego City whatsoever. I'm not even that bothered about the dinosaur that comes with it, this flying dinosaur. But I was just so intrigued by the design of the plane itself that I thought I would get this just for a bit of fun. Then the other thing I got was this 3-in-1 creator set, which is the Downtown Noodle Shop set 31131. Like the look of this building, the colour scheme, although it uses this quite rare light nougat colour. There are lots of options for building this building in different ways because it's a 3-in-1 set, and it makes a kind of corner scene. So again, I might be tempted to try and build this or convert this into a modular building. I did that already with one of the other 3-in-1 Lego sets, which was set 31097, Town Cafe and Pet Shop, which I completely rebuilt into two buildings sharing the same 32 by 32 base plates and meeting the modular building standards for a corner modular building. This wasn't really a modification of the creator set, as it's really a complete rebuild. I tried to keep some of the feel of the original set and keep some of the design cues, and it may look simple, but I had to do quite a lot of thinking about it. So I think that converting this noodle shop into a modular building would be, shall we say, an interesting challenge, but one that would take up quite a lot of time. I do actually have some other sets as well, but they have nothing to do with my Lego City and are just complete distractions. And all of that is without considering any new sets that might be coming out this year. I've mentioned my Lego City several times because my MOC projects and probably the new sets will all affect the city in one way or another. I will most likely place the new town hall building MOC in the city facing the main plaza, and that means I'll have to move the bank building. The new square called Skyline Plaza is here on this side of the city, in front of the large office building at the back that I call the Ensgrave building. The new facade building MOC will be located on that square, but I still have to develop that MOC and work out just how this area is going to look. The Three Broomsticks Tavern should be able to go somewhere in the old town side of the city, I have a bit of space here for a few smaller buildings, but again I need to work out how to lay out this area. And as I showed you, I have two major modular buildings which I'll need to find a place for in the city. So changes to my Lego city will depend on progress on the MOC projects and new sets. But as I make progress, I'll try to provide updates on the Lego city as I go along. Last year I very much enjoyed going to the Great Western Brick Show in Swindon, and I did a video about that on my channel. I'm not sure whether I'll be going back there again this year, but certainly I would like to attend at least one other Lego show this year. Lego shows are great for meeting people, seeing other people's projects, getting ideas, taking part in some fun activities and so on. And if I do get along to a show this year, I'll try and share that with you in a video. So, as you can see, I could have quite a busy Lego year this year, and if all these building projects come to fruition, there could be quite a few changes to the Lego city as well. So, as you can see, I have quite a lot in the pipeline, and I'm not quite sure how to prioritise all these projects and ideas. If you have any ideas about that, then please let me know. Please also keep an eye on the community tab, where I'll try to post more snippets of information about progress on these projects. So I hope you will continue to join me in my Lego journey this year. There's quite a lot to look out for this year, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any videos and updates. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you back again very soon.